Christmas, it is back in the day whenever your favorite band was in its absolute heyday. Let's say you're at a Leonard Skinner concert and Freebird begins, or you're at a Linkin Park concert and you hear the first few notes of In the End. And imagine if they were playing it as fast as they could. I intentionally picked slow songs because, these are songs that kind of have a slow burn, and some of them pick up tempo later, but they start out slow, and part of what makes these songs desirable is that they're slow and that they're enjoyed, particularly songs like Free Bird or Stairway to Heaven. These songs were played in 2 minutes as opposed to the 6 or 7 that they run for, it would sound utterly ridiculous. And the reason I'm saying this is because last night as I was laying down to go to bed, I fought with a freaking dishwasher drawer for an hour and a half, and it was like 10:30, and I was tired. And I lay down in bed, and I pick up my book I'm currently reading, Light in August by William Faulkner in this case. And I'm like, all right, got to get another chapter out. I have, maybe less than 100 pages until I'm done. And I already know what book I want to read next. I'm going to read All the Pretty Horses by Cormac McCarthy. I'm kind of on a bit of a McCarthy kick right now. And it just hit me. I just stopped and I was like, wait a minute. Like, the purpose of reading these books, particularly books by like great authors, is that you want to spend time with these books. You want to savor every chapter. And if you're not, you're just kind of consuming it. I think we live in a culture, especially in like modern booktube culture, where people heavily prioritize quantity over quality. The content that gets the most views on the internet nowadays in terms of books is people doing book hauls where they have a stack of books that's literally as tall as they are. And I can't even imagine how much money that costs, number one. But number two, at that point, you're just building an infinite list of books to be read. And when you get to like the 2/3 point in whatever book you're reading at that time, I've noticed this in myself when I particularly have a book that I want to read coming up. The last half to last third of a book, you don't even really retain, you don't even really engage with. You're too busy rushing through it so you can start your next one. And I think that that's terrible to the act of reading itself. These things are meant to be savored. Things in life that are good are meant to be savored. I mean, are you rushing to the finish line of life? Are you rushing to the end of a really good meal? I sometimes do. I eat way too fast, admittedly. But are you trying to speed up the things that are meant to be experienced slowly and intimately? And if so, why are you doing it? This is something I'm asking myself. I'm not just like sitting on my high horse here asking the world what's wrong with it, because I had this very issue last night. And it was kind of a wake-up call for me, and I thought that given that books are one of the things that I really enjoy, I owe it to myself and to future me to not just sprint through these books just for the sake of finishing them so I can start another one. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Is there a book that you read that you wish you had spent more time reading? Is there a book that you started reading and stopped because you realized that what you were getting out of it wasn't really worth it in terms of the time spent? Let me know down below. Leave a like on this video if you found this thought-provoking, if you kind of feel the same way. And yeah, appreciate your time today. Hope you all have a good rest of your week wherever you're at in the world. See ya.